Assetto Corsa. For many, me included, the first step into the huge world of sim racing. I'll always remember the fun of thrashing an MX-5 on Trento Bandone, or hot lapping the Nordschleife with about any car while blissfully not knowing any theory of racing or car control. Let me tell you a story. My thing was road racing. I remember that after a few months, I was tired of racing the, let's face it, not so good AI of AC. I wanted more, I felt fast, and I wanted the world to know it. So I went on Reddit and tried to find a league that would suit me. And that's when I found it. Surrounded by Scuffed F 2004 and GT3 leagues, here it was, the OTCR M235i Championship. If you aren't familiar with this fine piece of German engineering that is the BMW M35i, well, it's basically a GT4 that skipped leg day. So yeah, the kind of car you want to like bow, close, not spun out, bang doors, have fun. Dudes being dudes. Let's get back to our story. Joining OTCR was the best thing that could happen to me. These dudes were like mentors to me, teaching me the ancient secret of race strategy and the obscure arts of setting up a race car. The highlight of the season for me was the last round at Watkins Glen. I wasn't fighting for the championship, so I had nothing to lose, and I wanted to end that first racing season on a high note, so I practiced more than usual. Come quali, I choked, like I always do. But in the race, man, I was flying. I went from P6 to first, banging doors with these dudes that a few months ago were untouchable for me. And that was it. I was hooked. I wanted more. I'm sure many sim racers share memories such as these, and we thank AC for them. But what made Assetto Corsa so great, you may ask? Well, it's three things. First are the physics. The physics in AC are to me one of the greatest examples of sim racing physics. If R Factor 2 didn't exist, I'd probably give AC the GOAT status. The tire model invites you to push and rewards you for driving at the limit. You can feel the weight transfer, body roll, and even pitch of the car in almost any wheel, even budget ones like the T300. The most incredible thing for me is the sheer variety of domains that it excels at. Whether it's family SUV, welded di Faltezza, Group B monster, 50s F1 car, F1 car. What the fuck? You get my point. Then there is modability. Name a car. Any car. I'm sure you can find it somewhere online. Same goes for the tracks. Oh, you want your game to look better? Boom. You get my point. AC's modding scene is massive. Whether it's free or paid content, you're gonna get what you want. Don't overdo it or you might end up like me. Okay, then there's accessibility. Okay, hear me out. AC would run on a potato. It's so easy to set up, even Paul de Resta could do it. Once that's done, you need about 5 seconds to be cruising down the LA canyons. Wanna race? There's still plenty of open lobbies to join. And if you don't want to get rammed, you just head to simracing.gp and boom, you're racing. Now, you might say that I may have glossed over a few points, like the slippery death curbs, or the 1-point tire model. To be honest, I was really looking for a third negative point, but I couldn't find one. Genuinely. Thank you, Kunos. Thank you for giving the world this masterpiece. This was my tribute to Assetto Corsa. Whether you agree or disagree with me, I'd love to hear why in the comments.